A man's strength could be found in a woman, and a woman's strength is his support, love, care, affection, understanding, and all the wonderful things that makes a beautiful couple. We're all in the learning curve here. We're not perfect. These beautiful words can bring about offenses, all the memories of, yeah, that's right, this is not happening, that's not happening, all the complaints in the piled up in the complaint department. But I'm just saying, a little bit of space created in a man and a woman, they can connect in a very beautiful way with all the positive things. Basically, from and to any person, these virtues and values can be practiced. But when we get together in intimacy and family and relationships, then we have a private space to work these things out. That's all. And we can make it into a professional department. So consider it. It's not a bad thing to be dependent on a woman, because nothing makes her more happy to serve her man and to bless him, to offer her gifts, no matter how beautiful she is or how talented she is. She needs that support, a support system for her to shine. Instead of, wherever she goes, put her down or devaluing it. We're not at war here. We're trying to come together in love, simply. So if that's the path we've chosen, then a man can be open to find that strength in her. But again, sometimes one tends to use her like a disrespectful entity, or becomes a slave. Then it's difficult for her to keep giving, and then she breaks down. So, simple. I'm talking about day to day normal things that's happening out there in the world. Can we change it? Can we get to a point, okay, we are with a man, we're with a woman, choose to change it a little bit, empower and respect each other's gifts in whatever way that they are carrying and they understand it as. Let them figure it out. Let them explore it, support it. And if it fails, then they'll understand. Problem is, we are afraid. Before they can even do the thing, we think it's going to be wrong. So we start to poke at it. So then that kind of disrespects and discourages the man to even try, because he's looking at her for support and some kind of a positive, even if she's right. Sometimes the weaknesses has to be balanced. Instead of poking at the weakness and making it a big deal, then we're just dragging the person down to a more deprived state. No, we want to rise up, people, right? Come on, we're on the positive track here. If you can rise up the person to know that is the truth in them. Sometimes behind the veil I see so many gifts, people, children especially, overriding their offenses, everything. You just look behind the veil, what is there, and we can encourage that come out. That's what's happened with me. It's very empowering. So that's what you want to do with anybody else, whoever it is, whether it's your own friend or your family, whatever it is. You can be that transformed person wherever you are, with whoever you are at. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When we stop using each other's personal space to, throw shit at, or use it as a place to dump our junk. No, let us do the work of cleaning up our own junk. Why trouble others? Right? Respect the space they are occupying in their body, in their minds, and in their hearts. Then from that place, I think we all can rise up to change our attitude, mentality a little bit to become each other's strength in whatever simple ways. If all she can do is make good food and offer, accept it, right? And be grateful for it. No two people are the same. And pushing and forcing somebody has never worked. Before even they start, they are now in a drained state of mind. Yes, all these things have done to me, but I don't want to do it to anybody, so you just change that. I think I've mentioned this story before. There was a little boy I used to teach these little kids human values and stuff. He had a rough voice, but he was a good singer, he had a good sense of rhythm and beat and everything, little boy. So we had taught them some songs, and he said, no, I don't want to, and he was all very negative, and he said, no, everybody says I can't do it. I said, doesn't matter, what you feel is what's important. So I encouraged him, put him in the front, put even the microphone in front of him, and it was a blast. His mother came to me and shed tears and cried and said, I'm so ashamed of myself that what I could have done, you did it so effortlessly. I feel really sorry, because everybody says, he has a rough voice. And what we see from outside is never the truth of what is going on inside somebody. Especially when it comes to pain, suffering, emotions. You can never tell from just looking at the body from outside. You have to have a very deep sense of perception and understanding. We might be wrong, So she was very happy. She thanked me. It was very beautiful. So, a man's strength can be found in a woman. Let her help. Let her be the instrument to glorify the man's gifts. And let it be another beautiful love story to behold. Amen.